Good morning, my friends. Welcome to another sketch session, another day. I am just pulling up some stuff. Today is Friday, October 17th. Briefly forgot what our month was. And today's prompt is a coelacanth and a duck, specifically a mallard or a wood duck, I believe. Let me pull it up, though. Coelacanth. Yeah. Coelacanth is an ancient fish that is so cool. They're a very, very old fish that was believed to be extinct until the 30s when a fisherman pulled one out of his net. Hey there, Ellen. Linda. Ellen, thank you for the email with the help on the pronunciation, because I was definitely not nailing it before. The coelacanth, not the coelacanth. Coelacanth and a duck. Oh, I added a sticker to my planner. I suppose you guys haven't seen these stickers. We designed them for the market, but we haven't made them publicly available yet, online. But I was brave and shared my art. I find that very cute. Okay. Let's pull this over here. What do we got? Yes, yesterday. Yesterday was a weird one. Not a huge surprise, but still, here we are. Creepy. Cute? Creepy. It was fine. It was what it was. Today is that, yes, the coelacanth. Is there another? No. Wow, I've been blessed with a single sneeze. How lucky. Okay, let's put you down there. Let's get you. And maybe a little bit of that. A little bit of that. Okay. Okay, now a duck. I obviously have seen ducks. I've seen a bunch of ducks. But let's just take a quick look at a duck, shall we? Good old mallard. All right, so we definitely need green. How could I be so silly? Of course. All right. Coelacanth and a duck. Thank you, Ellen. All right. Got my little pencil. Huh. Okay, Linda. I'm going to screenshot this, because I can't copy it. So I can make sure to address this. Yeah, we're having a handoff that's turning out to be a little messier than we had hoped. Sorry, just copying this down. Cool. The chat. Let me just. Come on now. Enter. No. There we go. Pardon. Yeah, so right now, essentially what's going on is Up until now, it's been John and Savannah largely running the day-to-day operations of Foxy while I've been working on like classes and stuff. They've been working on things like getting emails out and getting things going. And John has been taking a step back from that role so he could spend time doing other things. So he's handed off these duties to Savannah and I. And there's just things that are bumpy as we're doing it, and it's not the smoothest. But we are figuring it out, and I'm sorry for any bumps along the road in the way, but that's so odd. I will look into that, Linda, I promise. Thank you for letting me know. All right. Mallard and a coelacanth. First, let's just look at a coelacanth because I love them. It's ancient old fish. One thing I love about the coelacanth is their tail. Okay. There's our general shape. Okay, great. I'm glad you were able to sign up for classes from the email, though. Taking a look at our ducks. Okay, this looks silly. I love him. All right, let's go with it. Okay. Here we go. Let's do it. Just bring this whole thing right over here. Okay. There's a little white, and then there is the body. So far, this is cracking me up. This looks like a platypus. Like a, it's like I'm trying to make a platypus out of a fish. Okay. Okay. You can kind of see the duck, right? It's kind of there. There's a bill as well. I'm just waiting for this to dry so I can paint it. Kind of distributing the paint a little. In fact, that's wandering. I don't like it. Stay where I've put you. All right, let's draw another one while this dries. Oh, shoot. Oh, wow. That was quite the mess up right there. I just swiped my hand through a bunch of wet paint. Well, we're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Just move along. Beaks, beaks, beaks. I mean, well, bills, 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 I guess. How do I draw the angle? They're such an odd shape. Hmm. Don't ducks have little tongues? I think they do. Okay, coelacanth, coelacanth, coelacanth. Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. Thank you, Linda. Okay. Wow, what a strange creation. be enough for the beak, but bill. Okay, really quick, what color are duck's eyes? Pretty much black. Well, alrighty then. This feels very like Perry the Platypus, which I've never seen, but I have seen a lot about. Let's see. So one thing the coelacanth has is a lot of spots, like scales that are brighter than the others. Let's see if I can kind of replicate that. I'm not sure if this is really working or if it's just kind of making him look like he's wearing pajamas or something. But I might now. Might as well finish. Nope, I'll be doing that again with the second one. We're just gonna, I think, roll with it. All right, let's dry it, and then let's color it with coloring pencils. Okay, that ought to do it. I think we're ready. Something that's really nice. Well, I think it's nice. It's funny. Every once in a while, the person whose space is directly below ours likes to absolutely build like show tunes and stuff. And right now they just started. They're having a Friday. I love it. What color should the eyes be? What color should the eyes be? I don't know. Oh, what a doofy, derpy face. Okay, now I just really need to color those eyes. They're kind of freaking me out. Really pleased with the wings. Okay. I'm going to call that, well, I'm going to say I don't love the eyes. I'm just going to make the eyes dark. Super, somehow creepier. Okay. Well, that is that for today. Pardon me. That is that for today. And that leaves us with tomorrow. Tomorrow we have crab, lobster, shrimp, plus coral. I'm very excited about it, if you can't tell. But this was a really fun one. A coelacanth is a very fun fish. They just have a lot. They have a lot going on. And I feel like I did a good job making this into a mallard. This was a success. I am pleased. I am tickled. I'm just going to stick that in the next day and then call it here. All right. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, anyone else who hung out and stuck around. And yeah, with that, I will see you all tomorrow for the last sketch session of the week. If I don't see you, I hope you have a great weekend, and I will catch you soon. Bye.